I'm recording this on my phone because typing feels impossible right now. What happened that night still makes my hands shake, even years later. I don't remember exactly how long ago it was. My life's been messy since then, and a lot of memories blur together. But I remember this night clearly. It was New Year's Eve, back when I was still dating my ex, Lena. We were driving home from a party just after midnight. Staying over wasn't an option. We were last-minute invites, no couch, no spare room, so we took the risk and drove. The roads were almost empty, which felt like a relief at the time. It had snowed earlier, and everything was slick with ice. I had the heat blasting and loud music playing just to stay awake. Lena was half asleep in the passenger seat, barely responding when I spoke. We were maybe 10 minutes from her place, when the road ahead suddenly wasn't empty anymore.
1 second, the street was completely clear. The next, there was a woman standing directly in our lane. She wasn't crossing. She wasn't waving. She was just standing there, facing us. I froze for a split second before slamming the brakes. My heart was pounding. The headlights hit her full on, and that's when I saw what she was holding. A knife. Not a pocket knife, a long kitchen knife, the kind you'd carve meat with. It hung loosely at her side. Her face was twisted, like she was crying and screaming at the same time. Something felt wrong immediately. She wasn't wearing shoes. Bare feet planted on icy pavement. I swerved to avoid her, and she lunged. I heard the impact before I understood it. Metal rang out as she swung the knife at the car. The swerve combined with the ice sent us spinning. The tires lost grip completely. We spun around and finally stopped, facing the opposite direction. When I looked up, my stomach dropped. We were facing her again. She was still there, maybe 30 feet away, knife in hand, lit up by the headlights like something out of a nightmare. She started limping toward us. Not walking, not running, dragging herself forward. She was screaming, but not words, just broken animal sounds that didn't sound human at all. Her clothes were torn and filthy, her hair hung in tangled clumps, and her eyes. There was nothing behind them. Lena was yelling at me to drive. I couldn't move. I couldn't look away. When she got close enough that I could see her breath fogging the air, something inside me snapped. I threw the car into drive and slammed the gas. The tires spun uselessly for a terrifying second. Then we moved. For half a heartbeat, I thought we were clear. I wasn't. She appeared on the hood so fast I still don't understand how. The impact shook the entire car. Lena screamed. I swore. The woman clung to the hood with one hand while stabbing the windshield over and over with the other. The blade cracked the glass. Each strike sounded louder than the last. Her face was inches from mine. Her eyes were locked on me. She didn't blink once. I remember thinking, this is how it ends. I lost control and started swerving wildly, desperate to shake her off. She slid across the hood but refused to let go, screaming that horrible, wordless scream the entire time. On the third hard swerve, she finally lost her grip. I watched her roll off the hood, slam into the road, and slide toward the shoulder. The car fishtailed again, but somehow I kept it straight. In the rearview mirror, she wasn't moving. I wanted to stop. That thought still haunts me. What if she was sick? What if she needed help? What if I just killed someone? Lena grabbed my arm and told me not to stop. She said we couldn't get involved, said the police wouldn't believe us, said we'd be blamed. None of it made sense, but in that moment, I listened. We went home. We told no one. The damage to the car wasn't that bad. A cracked windshield, deep scratch marks on the driver's window, knife gouges in the hood. No blood. I checked the news for months. No body, no missing woman, nothing. Lena acted like nothing had happened. When I tried to talk about it, she got irritated, said I was being dramatic. We broke up not long after. But that night never left me. Some memories don't fade. Some things don't stay buried. Because every New Year's Eve, I still think about her. And sometimes I wonder, did we escape her? Or did she just stop chasing us?